Hello, it's Rodney Allen Rippey, and you're listening to 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, and this is the Evening Report. The Olympics are underway in Paris, but someone is trying to mess up and really foul up the opening ceremony. There have been malicious fire attacks that have been hitting the TGV high-speed rail system, snarling 800,000 passengers who use this system to get around Paris. And this is just a terrible time. You know how it is when you are a city like that. You have to really put in to be selected to be the host city for the Olympics. And of course, Paris won, and now someone is trying to mess this up. I'm sure they are heavily investigating what is going on and who is behind this attack. The world's oldest wine has been discovered at a Roman burial site there in Spain. And one problem is they tested the liquid, they found out that it was wine, but there were some white flakes in it and a gold ring. Aha! I know doesn't sound very appetizing, but it turns out those flakes were, of course, ashes. It belonged to some man, and this ring did too. So they probably won't be having a wine tasting from that very old wine. On to national news. Former President Donald Trump is really upset about the FBI director Christopher Wray, and Christopher Wray was questioning whether or not Donald Trump was struck by a bullet. FBI Wray told Congress that he wasn't sure if it was a bullet or shrapnel glass that actually cut Donald Trump. And Donald Trump calls for Congress to get it correct, to correct the record and confirm, because both the hospital and himself confirmed he was hit with a bullet. The question's still out there. Will Vice President Kamala Harris pick her running mate? Who's going to be this person? Well, another person that they're looking at is Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. Tim Walz is a very popular man with the unions, and this seems to be a big help for Kamala Harris because those blue-leaning states, as well as those other states that are in the battleground in the Midwest, like Michigan and Wisconsin, Tim Walz could be a great help. On to local news. Former Orange County school official is arrested for embezzling $14 million in money. Jorge Armando Contreras, he is a Yorba Linda resident, and he was working in the Magnolia School District. He was the senior director of fiscal services, and he managed the district's financial affairs since 2006. This district predominantly serves social and economically disadvantaged students, and the district received millions of dollars over the past 14 years to help these students. And sadly, this man was thinking the wrong way and started to take some of the money. Prosecutors say that he wrote more than 250 unauthorized payments to himself between 2016 and 2013, and these checks range from $11,000 up to $95,000. And it's really sad because these checks were written in a fake name, but the money was flowing into his account. And they said also Jorge had managed to buy himself a $1.5 million home and a luxury SUV BMW valued at $127,000. He transferred $130,000 into his girlfriend's account, and he married her in 2023. Not a good thing. He is in big trouble. Current weather is 77 degrees. Friday is going to be a little bit warmer, 81. Saturday, the temperatures cool back off to 78. Sunday, 77. What's hot and fun going on in the OC? Irvine Regional Park. Get out, stretch your legs, get some sunshine. The Irvine Regional Park is a beautiful place to go. Take your family, take your pets, have a good time. You also got the Orange County Zoo. You got the outlets of Orange. And if you like trains, check out the Irvine Park Railroad. On to entertainment. Clint Eastwood's girlfriend of 10 years, her name was Christina Sindera. She has passed away. She was 61 years old. Death was ruled a heart attack. Clint Eastwood told The Hollywood Reporter Christina was a lovely, caring woman, and he will miss her very much. So on behalf of 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, we send our regards to the great director, actor Clint Eastwood. On to happier entertainment news. Calvin Brodus, aka Snoop Dogg, a long way from the east side of Long Beach, he is in Paris, and he is carrying the torch to light the Olympic cauldron at the opening ceremonies at the Paris Games. We are so happy for him. you know what? I've crossed paths with Snoop Dogg a couple of times. Really cool guy. And I have to say, Snoop aims to inspire the global audience with his presence there. And so we have to say, indeed, it's an honor for him because he is thinking back to Muhammad Ali when Muhammad Ali lit the cauldron at the 1996 Atlanta game. So big shout out. That's what Snoop Dogg said, you know, this moment reminds him of. And so I have to say, we are very proud of you. Keep up the great work. And, you know, on behalf of 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, Snoop Dogg, a double shot of gin and juice to you as we toast your wonderful time there in Paris. And that's going to wrap it up. I'm Rodney Allen Rippey, and you've just heard another 90.3 FM Radio Suerte report.